The other question is now, is Baker Mayfield a top 5 MVP candidate? And we can delve into that a little bit. Keyshawn Johnson on ESPN's KJZ had this to say about that question.
He won't be a top 5 MVP candidate because they're going to do so much in the running game that is going to take things away from him statistically. And when you are statistical out in nature, when these guys are voting and stuff like that, they're looking at the statistics. His statistics won't be there where he will be allowed to be in that kind of arena with those other quarterbacks.
That's how I agree with that. He might play terrific.
He might be an MVP,
but I don't think people will give him
when
credit.
When you're throwing 3,500 yards and it's just not, they're not going to do it.
And again, Dan, I think that's a valid point, but I still think he's going to throw for more yards than some people think and more touchdowns as well.
I do too. I think we're going to see the numbers that we start to see from elite quarterbacks in Baker Mayfield. He's never thrown for over 4,000, and there's some things he hasn't quite gotten to in his career. And I think the offense is going to be a little more open than people are maybe thinking it will be. Now, they're going to run the ball with Nick Chubb, and they're going to let Kareem Hunt get opportunities. But I do think they're going to lean on the passing game a lot more, and they really did towards the back half of last season and going into the playoffs. They did rely on the passing game. So I think he's going to have opportunities. It's going to take the Browns, maybe going 14-3, maybe getting the first seed in the AFC. If they do that, then Baker Mayfield's going to be in the discussion for MVP. If they win 11 or 12 games again and they're a wild card team, then it's going to be a little more difficult. I think team success factors into it as well.
Yeah, and you know what? It's quite possible they could win 13 or 14 games. I would not say that's ridiculous as something to predict.